What's up, my YouTube family? It's your boy Roberto checking in with another video, guys. So, I know I haven't been on YouTube much. I haven't been making videos a lot, but I just been having like a lot of like bad luck. Like I feel like somebody's put some kind of curse on me. Like seriously. So, one, uh, you guys know I upload the video of the little orbs in my house. Basically, look like little ghosts floating around on the camera system. You know, that was a little spook me out. We had to get sage and burn in the house and all this other stuff. Da 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 da. You know, that was one thing, man. That was like the start of a chain of more bad things to come. Uh, then I'm riding in the car with my kids one day, picking them up from their grandmother's house. On my way home, I get sideswiped by a semi truck. Boom. Swerving back and forth, panicking, got my kids in the car. Car, going across all the lanes. Finally get back control of the car, pull over to the side of the road, You know, that was like the most terrifying thing ever because I had my kids in the car, all three of them. You know, when you become a parent, you get this bond with your kids is like just unbreakable. It makes you feel like, dang, this is how my mother and father felt with me. So you got that bond with your kids, and so you feel like you put them in a situation where they almost got hurt, even if it's something you can't control. And then you think of all these bad outcomes. Like for 2 weeks after that happened, up until recently, I was having dreams every night about that car accident. I mean, that semi hitting us, but with different results every night. It was something different every night when I had the dream. Like something different happened every time. And that was freaking me out. I wasn't saying anything to nobody. I didn't talk to anybody about it. I was just dealing with it. I felt like something was messing with me. I just feel like somebody has tried to put some kind of voodoo or something on me. Like, it just not been right. Like, it's just been, there's so many personal things in my relationship happening. Like, a lot of things just going on. I feel like somebody was just trying to sabotage me. Like, somebody jinxed me something. I was just having a lot of bad luck. A lot of bad luck. And then this past weekend, I'm driving on my way, almost back to my house. I felt like I wasn't even supposed to leave the house. Like, some stuff happened. My mom dropped my niece off over here. I had to take my niece to my brother's house. Long story short, I ended up having to leave the house when I was planning on just relaxing and, laying in bed all day. So I would leave, take her to my brother's house. On my way back home, I'm at the street by the light before you get to my street. And where I live at, there's a lot of deers out there. A lot of deers. And I'm riding down this road. It's dark already. And a lot of times I think like, dang, sometimes you think like, what if a deer comes out? But this was one of those days I was just driving. I wasn't thinking about anything. It was a truck in front of me, right? 3 deers run out. Dun, dun, dun. The truck swerving, slowing down, swerving, trying to get back control because they had to dodge all 3 of the deers. Like, luckily, none of the deers hit his car, so I seen it. I slowed down. I slowed down about 20 miles an hour. So I see him get back together. I see the 3 deers going in the woods. So I'm looking like this at the 3 deers going in the woods. And I'm turning my head back. You know how in like a scary movie, like you turn your head back and then something's like right in front of you? I turn my head back for a split second and then I heard boom. A damn deer done hit the fucking front of the car. And I'm like, I was on the phone with my mom at the time, so I'm like, oh shit. My mom's like, what? I was like, a deer just ran into me. The deer just ran into me. And she's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah. She's like, is the car okay? I was like, the deer was still in front of the car, kicking on the ground. Like, I'm not getting out. The deer's still in front of me. Them things are huge. Like, on the ground, kicking. I'm like, oh, I hope I ain't hurt it. That shit, it got up and just took off running. I was like, wow. So now my nerves bad. I'm like, damn, what if I wouldn't have slowed down? That car would have been total. Even worse, that deer could have came through the front window where I was at, hit me, been on top of me, had me swerve, and I could have hit a tree or something and been unconscious. Like, I was thinking of all types of things, man. It just like, I don't know, man. It like really freaked me out. And then the car is just like messed up. It's like, and then not to mention, I already backed into a pole and pulled the side mirror off before I got hit by the semi. Then I got hit by the semi, and then the deer hit the car. And it's just like, the car's going in the shop next week, but it's just been so much, man. So much. Yeah, deer left a good little dent in the front of the car. Kind of pulled the bumper down a little bit. But I'm happy it hit the front of the car and didn't hit at the window where I was at. Glass would have came in my face. It would have been a disaster. Like, it could have ended so much more worse than what it actually did. But it didn't. It didn't. I got something good on my side, guys, and that's you guys keeping me in your prayers, supporting me, and I really appreciate it, y'all. I really do. But that's what I've been going through, guys. That's why I've been kind of low-key, been just having a lot of bad things going on. But guess what? I'm feeling great now, y'all. We're going to get back to these videos, and I'll see you guys later.